The Arachnobot. The Arachnobot is a model that searches the body's anatomy to find and destroy cancerous cells. Here is the capsid of the Arachnobot. You can see there are anchors to hold the capsid in place, and as well, the receptors to find the cancerous cells. Here we have the injectors, and here is the base. Here is the intestine. As you can see, there are cancerous cells on the intestine which line the layer. The Arachnobot searches the body's layer to help find and destroy these cancerous cells. Here is the Arachnobot in movement. As the Arachnobot recognizes cancerous cells through the plasma membrane on the protein, it will search and destroy them. In other words, through its receptors, the Arachnobot will search for these cells, and when it finds them, it will treat them with its DNA. As it comes closer, it senses the cancerous cells and begins to inject its DNA. Having injected its DNA, the cancerous cells will now begin the process to create the right amount of proteins to stop the cancer within them. Once the Arachnobot has injected its sRNA into the infected cells, the sRNA essentially prevents the cells from making the proteins that cause cancer, i.e. carcinogens. To explain this further, we can see the images. Essentially, the sRNA in the Arachnobot prevents the translation process and stops the cells from making the harmful proteins that cause cancer, and thus, it essentially makes the cells non-cancerous. As the cancerous cells begin to heal, the Arachnobot then lifts itself and begins to move on to other cells.